Hello, Uh, I am Gelosi Esia. I'm a messenger here to deliver what God and your ancestors want you to know. I am a collective reader, so please take only what resonates. And if something resonates with you, please pray or pasha about it so that you can get your own confirmation. And I am here to remind you that you are seen and that you are loved. Welcome, everyone. So, I've done a pre-shuffle already just to get a sense of what we will be talking about today. And these are the cards that came out. So it's the 10 of Wands that was clarified by the 7 of Swords, 8 of Cups being clarified by the 6 of Cups, the Magician being clarified by the 2 of Swords. Okay, so 10 of Wands being the first card out, like I always say, it gives me an idea of the energy of the whole read. And 10 of Wands is really being overwhelmed, right? It's being overwhelmed in some kind of way, where you have maybe all this responsibility put on you and it takes its toll, or it's having to do a lot of things, And the 7 of Swords, as I'm sure a lot of us know, is all about, lies, trickery, deception, things being done in the dark, a person not being completely honest, well, probably not being honest at all. And I don't know, I just get a sense here that somebody is feeling really overwhelmed by, I feel like something that, I feel like it's something that doesn't sit well with them. It's something that doesn't sit well with you. I don't know if maybe this has to do with maybe a work situation, family situation, friends, love life, whatever it is, it's a lot for you. And I see that someone is really overwhelmed. And I feel like even as much as you are feeling overwhelmed, you have not been honest about just how overwhelmed you've actually been. Just how much it's taken a toll on you, whatever this is. I don't think you've expressed that to anybody. I feel like you've kept that to yourself. And to such a point where I feel like there's some sort of decision that has been made here to walk away. And you wanting to walk away from whatever the situation is because it's been happening for a very long time, maybe even since you were younger, or it's just really an indication of it going on for a very long time in your life. And with the Eight of Cups it's something that you dedicated a lot of your time, your effort, your heart into, because 8 cups out of 10 is what you're leaving behind. So that means that this is something that was really important to you, that you are leaving behind. But I feel like you've reached your wit's end. And then there's the Magician that's being clarified by the 2 of Swords. So this Magician here, I don't know if there's something else at play that maybe also is a little bit deceiving, or if it just simply means that you are looking to get something else, you're looking elsewhere, and you're no longer focusing your energy on whatever the situation is. So let's get some clarifying cards just so we can understand it a little bit more. My goodness. 10 of Wands being clarified by the 10 of Wands. Yeah, something is unfair here. You feel like something is really unfair on you. Wow, okay. So, wow, I mean, 10 of Wands, clarifying the 10 of Wands, and then the 6 of Pentacles. So, whatever the situation is that has you feeling really overwhelmed, I feel like this feeling of you feeling overwhelmed, it stems from a lot of responsibility being put on you in this situation. You have a lot of responsibility being put on you, and you're under stress, maybe even feeling some anxiety. And I feel like whatever all of these responsibilities that are being put on you, all of these burdens being put on you, it's something that is unfair. I feel like it's something that is unequal. I don't know if it's a situation where you feel like you are the only one that's carrying the majority of the responsibility in a situation. And it's a lot for you. It's really a lot for you. And like I said, I don't think that you've truly expressed the true extent of how you are feeling. I feel like you're still keeping it within yourself. It's like you're going through this, but you're hiding it and lying. And maybe sometimes you say, oh no, I'm okay. Or, oh no, it's fine. I'll be able to do it. Even though you know you are already doing a lot. And with this 9 of Pentacles in the Judgment here, 9 of Pentacles is a very independent card. Very independent, very abundant as well. A 9 of Pentacles kind of person is someone who can make things happen for themselves, and they will be successful. Look at all of the abundance going around this person. It's also all about grace, a person who has grace, who can even be elegant sometimes, So that's why I say that you are carrying these burdens that you have so beautifully that I don't think that anybody is aware of just how much stress you are under, how overwhelmed you are feeling. I don't think that anybody truly understands. I don't think that anybody has, taken a second look at you to say, oh, this person maybe needs a little bit of help. Maybe let's help them out a little bit. Because I'm still trying to understand what it's about. I think I'm gonna get just one more, just for me to understand the situation a little bit more, to see what it's all about, what the situation is about. But I can tell you right now that you are feeling overwhelmed, and I don't know if you are scared to say. And the Lovers came out. So this could be a relationship. This could be a relationship where in this relationship things are not equal. I feel like you are carrying majority of the load of the relationship. And it's a lot for you. And when I say the load of it, I feel like it's almost as if you are the one responsible for the relationship, and maybe your partner doesn't seem to care as much as you feel like you care. Maybe you are that person, you are the person who plans your guys' dates. You are the one that constantly is trying to set up check-in sessions just to say, let's check in on our relationship. Let's do this to improve ourselves. Let's do that. And it's you. And this is someone that, of course, you love so much. You love them to bits, but you're starting to feel the pressure. It is a lot. It is a lot for you to carry by yourself, and something is unequal here. Something is very much unequal. As much as you love this person. Okay, let me just get one more. And like I said, it's with the Seven of Swords being here, it's that putting on a front to make it seem like, everything is okay when it's not. When it's not. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles here, being so graceful about it. But as much as you are in this relationship, I feel like maybe you feel lonely or you feel alone in some kind of way. You feel like everything is on your shoulders. And then with the Judgment card also being here, it's like you're feeling alone, as if you are doing this by yourself. And I feel like maybe the person that you're with, you're feeling like, how come they can't see? How come they can't see how you're feeling? How come they can't, how come they're not noticing? Also with this Page of Swords, how come they're not noticing the change in the way that you communicate with them, the distance within the relationship? How come they are not noticing? How come it's only you who is bringing these things up? And I feel like when you do maybe bring these things up, maybe your partner judges you or turns it around and makes it seem like you are judging them heavily. And I feel like maybe that can result in you guys maybe having a bit of an argument that I feel just creates an even greater distance between you guys. Wow. And I feel like somebody is thinking about in the least bit. So this is a relationship that you've been in for a very long time. This is like childhood sweethearts kind of situation where maybe you met in high school or in university or college, that kind of love where you guys met as children and you sort of grew up together. But now it's like the dynamics have changed. Of course, you guys have grown up. But now the dynamics have changed where it's almost like you are the only person responsible for this relationship. And you are heavily overwhelmed. You literally feel single when you are in a relationship. And it's interesting that this reading comes up today, because today the date is I think 13th. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. So when Valentine's Day comes up, sometimes you can't help but start thinking about these things. And you're thinking of leaving. But then I feel like whenever you start thinking about potentially leaving your person, you think about the time and the effort that you've put into it, right? Like I said at the beginning of the reading, 8 out of 10 cups, that's a lot of investment. You start thinking about that, and you start thinking about how much you love this person. And I feel like you believe that they love you too, right? With this Queen of Cups being here. You believe that they love you too. It's a real commitment for you. That is not an easy thing to walk away from. I want to just get one more. That's not an easy thing to walk away from. And I feel like just as you talk yourself out of it, talk yourself out of walking away, something else always happens. Something happens that just reminds you again of, why am I still here? Why am I investing so much in this relationship? Why do I love this person so much? And I feel like deep down inside, you know that the relationship has reached its course. But you've been together for so long. Maybe you guys even have children together. So you start to think of things like that how would the dynamic change thereafter? it's like all of these 8 wands are all the different scenarios that keep coming up in your head when you start to think about leaving. That, oh no, what about this? What about that? What's going to happen with that? What's going to happen with that? And then, like I say, it's like you talk yourself out of it. But as soon as you talk yourself out of it, you start to, something always happens that reminds you again that, oh, you're not happy, that you are feeling overwhelmed, that you are carrying this relationship all by yourself. Yeah. Mm. 8 of Swords, 5 of Wands. Like I said about the arguments, it's like the way that you guys argue at this point. I think sometimes some of the words that are expressed when you are in an argument, they really hurt a lot. And you know, when someone feels like they can talk crazy to you, and for you it's like you don't understand how this person can speak to you in this way when you've been there for them and you've been with them for so long, and you believe in your guys' love, that you guys have a real love. So it always stresses you out even more when you guys are fighting or arguing, because I feel like they fight dirty. They maybe say below the belt kind of things, those type of things that you cannot come back from, those hurtful kind of things. And I feel like you stay, after these arguments, you stay repeating those words and those things that were said, those things that were expressed in the arguments. They stay with you, and you keep thinking about them over and over again. My goodness. And so the Magician card really is actually manipulation in some kind of way. Like I had mentioned earlier, I feel like the person that you're with, they manipulate you in a way, because with the 5 of Pentacles being here, it's like they say things like, I wouldn't be okay if you were to leave me, or God forbid, like that they wouldn't be here on this earth if you were to leave them. They say things like that. And they say things like, you're the only person that I have here on this earth. I don't have anybody. If you were to leave me, I'll be nothing. And maybe they'll even cry, cry out to you to be like, don't leave me. And this is telling me that this is some sort of manipulation tactic for them to hold on to you, so that you don't leave them, because this person is very much aware of themselves and what they are putting you through. So as much as you are keeping it to yourself, you're not expressing just how much you are struggling and how this relationship is very stressful for you and taking its toll on you. This person that you're with is very much aware of that. They really are. And sometimes I can even tell you here that sometimes some of the things that they do to make you feel alone, to make you feel like you're the only one who cares about this relationship, it's almost like it's a tactic for them, as a way for them to control you, to have a hold on you, because they know that look at that, 7 of Swords. They are very much aware of what they are putting you through. And they do those things to manipulate you, to keep you. And with the 7 of Swords coming out twice in this reading, maybe there's even some cheating there. And maybe the fact that I'm only bringing this up now, maybe it's also a reflection of how you feel about it, that it's not anything that you like to acknowledge, but it is clearly something that is happening here. Wow. And this Six of Wands, for me, if it's in a relationship context where maybe the relationship isn't so great at that point, it's my I get around card. So this person cheats on you a lot. And I feel like maybe even people know about it. And with each time that they go out there and they cheat, you feel so betrayed. You always feel so betrayed because they are not discreet about it. They put it out there. People know about it. People that know you, they know, they see it. They see it. My goodness. Let me just get one more. Wow. And the Two of Swords being here, it's like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Because like I said, you really love this person. You feel like they're your soulmate, who you are meant to be with on your soul's journey. But this person doesn't treat you right. And the worst part is that they are even aware of that. They're aware of it. And, trying to block out all of these things that, this person cheats on you. This person also puts all the responsibility on you. This person also speaks to you in a way that is very, very hurtful. They say things to hurt your self-esteem. My goodness. And then they're out there. The community is well aware of this. People that you know, mutual people that you have, are aware of this. And I feel like maybe even sometimes they don't even tell you some of the things that they see this person do because they don't want to hurt you more. They don't want to hurt you more because they already know that you hurt. My goodness. This is such a sad reading because, being in a relationship that's not good for you, it's not an easy one to walk away from, especially when somebody, emotionally manipulates you, especially because you are a caring person. You've got a big heart. You are such a loving person, very valuable, grounded, down to earth, the sweetheart of the deck. And this person is aware of that and uses that against you, which is so unfair. Which is so unfair. And let me just there's something that I'm feeling here that I don't know if maybe someone from the community is going to come to you with something that maybe you were not aware of before. Oh, and it definitely is community that you were not aware of before. That's really going to be the nail in the coffin for you. And maybe that might be when you decide to walk away from this. That once you get that, whatever it is from this community, oh, flip. The Empress is underneath the deck. I don't know. It could be a pregnancy. It could be somebody else in the picture. Could be that this person is married. You know, it could be anything. But I feel like you are going to get some kind of, I don't know if it's a message, word of mouth, but you're going to find out something here. Something that you were not aware of, that I feel like maybe other people were. And whatever it is going to really be the last straw for you. And I feel like that's when you'll exert your energy to walk away, as hard as it may be. And with this Temperance being here, I can assure you that you will heal from this. You definitely will heal. Wow. That's all that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share with your friends if you'd like. Thanks so much for watching.